Digital Factor Live. I'm sorry, but we've had to close the phone lines because we've just got so much to go through, and I know that there are people waiting to know whether they are Valentine's winners. But before we do that, very briefly, Camilla, can I just ask you a couple of questions?
Yes.
Relatives of senior citizens, do they visit frequently?
Well, I would say occasionally, and not so many of them. It's not the majority visiting. Yeah, we'll get visitors mostly from the outside, you know, and community groups and so on would visit, but personally, maybe occasionally.
Okay. And someone wanted to know how many people are employed at Comfort Bay?
Yes, I could quickly run through 21 carers at present. We have 8 domestic assistants. We have two office clerk, 1 social worker, 2 district nurses.
Wow,
yes.
Quite a big establishment.
A manager. Yes.
I love your manager.
Why did I leave her last?
Yeah. Because sometimes you leave the best for last sometimes.
Yes.
But she's lovely.
Yes, and we have cooks as well. We have 3 cooks. We have 3 laundresses.
Wow,
yes,
that's a lot.
Yes.
Okay. Well, you know, we have to say goodbye, but of course you've got to help me to choose some of these gifts. But before you go, can you tell us, I mean, how do you feel? I mean, you've done practically the 90 minutes on Digital Factor Live.
Oh,
how do you feel? And, you know, what's the message you'd like to give our viewers?
Yes, I feel so good, you know, that people out there know what we're doing, because there was a stigma to the home, you know, before. People say, oh, it was lepers, you know, at the home, but that was a long time ago. Things are different now. We are giving holistic care to our residents, and don't feel bad if your mom or your nenen or your parents there. The caregivers are well trained,
and they can actually get look after them better than perhaps the family.
Yes, that's right.
You know, because the family life goes on, unfortunately.
That's right.
You know,
because the family themselves, they can't stay home to look after them. They need to go and do their little bread, so they would need somebody. And if peradventure they can put them in an institution, they are carers trained. They can get in touch with the Ministry of Health and ask for a carer to come in and look after the family.
So you're very happy that you managed to speak to our viewers and get the message across?
Yes, very much so.
Okay. And what do you do when your friends recognize that you're happy?
I see.
Okay, let's sing us out, please. And KRISHNA, please join in.
I sing because I'm happy. I sing because I'm free. His eyes is on the sparrow, and I know he watches me.
Oh, that's so sad. I mean, it's happy. Sorry. That's emotional. It's emotional. Oh, okay. Well, thank you so much for being with us. And as I said, you're going to be here to pull our lucky winners out. Okay, KRISHNA, how do you feel about tonight, and what do you hope our viewers take home?
I felt very pleased being here. I'm thankful for the opportunity that you gave me to let the viewers out there know about the Disabled Council.
Isn't this the person who said that she's nervous when she speaks?
That's right.
Do you see any ounce of nerves on her?
There's a transformation.
Very much so.
You made me comfortable. And I would like to encourage everyone out there to come and be volunteers. Come and just give us a call. We can be reached at 453-1539. If you feel you need to speak with me, the staff at the council would give you my contact number. But feel free to come in to have a discussion with us and maybe help us in any way to push the council forward.
Okay, thank you very much, KRISHNA. And just one more roll, as I said. So, time for our Valentine winners. We ask you to tell us what you love most about your partner. And our first winner is Jasmine Ned. She said, I am Jasmine Ned, and the love of my life is Fabian Tika. We are not married as yet. What I love most about the love of my life is that we are committed to each other and committed to what we want in life. I love his eyes, everything about him. Wow. He has a great personality, character, and good sense of humor. There is never a dull moment with Mr. Tika. The main thing in our relationship is trust, love, and real commitment, and the love of God in our lives. Bottom line, to sum it up, my information along with the program, I'm reading your entry, and what I'm seeing is that February the 4th, it's our 1st year anniversary.
Oh.
And yes, so we really look forward to being the winner if God sees it necessary. Isn't that wonderful?
Yes.
Okay, our second winner is Shanice Popo. That's Shanice Popo, who said, he waited on me hand and foot when I wasn't well, and the fact that he not only looks out for me, but for my mom as well. Our final winner for the dinners is Gabby Morel. She said, what I love most about my Valentine is the fact that he was man enough to come back to his family after being separated for a few years. We were together for 20 years when he left. I often wonder why I love him so much after I was hurt. Is his presence or his smile or his beady brown eyes or just the feeling of togetherness we share whenever we talk or meet. I wonder why I always seem to forget the things I want to tell him when we meet, and I keep getting lost in him. I love how he inspires me to be more than I am. I love how anything could go wrong, but I couldn't care as long as I am with him. Wow. Well, that is just so wonderful. And there were more, but we can't read all of them. You know, but there were more winners. So you will be contacted tomorrow, and you will be either dining either at Xavier's, at Rainforest Hideaway in Marigot Bay, yes, Xavier's in Baywalk Mall, Spice of India, Baywalk Mall, Chart House in Rodney Bay, and of course Orlando's in Soufrière. All right. Now we also had another winner for the Fair and Street. So we also said to you that we were going to take you, courtesy of Castle Rent, to Soufrière. Then when you got there, you're going to have a 3-course meal at Orlando's in Soufrière. And then you will notice that the recipe that you have actually submitted to us would be on the menu. And when you go home, you would have some ice cream courtesy of Ferrens. And I have to say, I went to Chef Orlando's over the weekend. Oh my gosh, the food was lovely. It's so romantic. It's a kind of place that you can take anyone there. It could be really romantic, it could be just wonderful. It was a really good treat, and so we're going to notify that winner. Now, another thing that we were going to give you are some other dinners, but those are for people who wanted to go out with someone who they liked and they admired. And because of that, we respect their privacy. We're not going to say who those winners were, because obviously they have to contact the other person just to make sure that the other person wants to have dinner with them. So we will be calling you tomorrow if you have won that. We have a few people who we will call. So by midday tomorrow, we should have been in contact. So please keep your phones on, because if they're off, we can't always leave messages. So congratulations to everyone who participated. And when I'm here on the DFL set with all the other single persons watching next Thursday, I hope everyone who's won courtesy of DFL will be having a fantastic time. I'm not jealous. Well, maybe a little. But there's still a chance for you to win this Valentine's hamper. So all you have to do is name 2 of the prizes in Super J, IGI, A, and TJ's Valentine's promotion. It's a love thing. The winner will be chosen live at Super J's Sunny Acre store on Monday, the 11th February at 1 o'clock. All right. So what we've been showing you on the table in front of us, the hamper, you can still win that. Now, who's the lucky winner of the singles cruise? Let's find out. Okay, I'm gonna. All right, so we actually have 2. So this is going to be 2 separate single people going to this wonderful cruise called Singles Looking to Mingle. So give us 2, please.
Take one by one.
Take one by one. And tell us who.
The winner is Charlene Tobier.
Okay, Charlene Tobier. So we all know you're single now, huh? If you're not, you're in trouble. Okay, and the second person?
One is
Would you like some help?
Yes.
Okay. All right. It's someone, it starts with a Z. I think it's Xanthe. All right. So we will be contacting you tomorrow. And of course, the answer is it's called Singles Looking to Mingle, and it takes place on Valentine's Day. And you can actually visit our website for more information if you'd like to go. So it's for all single people trying to find other single people that you want to mingle with. Now, let's see who's going to win this dress. Oh gosh, so many people say, let me see the dress again. Here's the dress, all right? So if you don't win it tonight, you know where you can get it, right? Because where you can get it is the answer. And of course, the dress that I'm wearing tonight is also from Ozone. And Ozone is located at the JQ Charles Mall in Rodney Bay. And KRISHNA, let's do the honors.
I hope my name is in there.
Oh, not for the guests tonight, I'm afraid. Any other time? Okay. And
The winner is Marina Monrouge.
Okay, Marina. Yeah, Marina Monrouge. Lafriel. All right, so you have won this dress. And don't worry, as I said, about the size. We will sort something out. I'm sure Farida at Ozone will be able to help you with that. Well, I have to say thank you, both ladies, for helping us. And we don't want you to go home empty-handed. I'm sorry I haven't brought it on set, but compliments of the sponsors of Dfl Factor Life. We actually do have something nice for you. So we will be both presenting them to you tomorrow. So thank you for being here. Thank you for caring for others. Thank you for caring for yourselves, because if you didn't look after yourselves, you wouldn't be around to give everybody all the, you know, the greatness that you have. So may God continue to bless you both and your families and your friends and supporters.
Thank you very much. It's our pleasure.
Now, viewers, don't forget to join Clinton Reynolds on the Press Club for a selection of this week's news. It's on After the News this Saturday on DBS. Next week on DFL, we're celebrating Valentines with lots of love in the studio. Discussions on love, the happy times, the sad times, the challenging times, with performances and a few surprises in store for some of our viewers. Send us your Valentine requests if your Valentine isn't able to celebrate it with you. Also, send us your top 3 love songs of all time, and maybe we'll call you to ask us to tell you why. So join me, Lorraine Deblagrass, and Stephen Dantes for some love talk on next week's DFL. But for tonight and the way forward, when it comes to caring and sharing, the fact is, in helping others, we do help ourselves. And doesn't it feel good when we do that? Never forget, some moments cannot be replaced, but they can be remembered. Let those thoughts be happy ones. There's nothing worse than feelings of regret, especially when we know all it took from us was a few moments of our time. Those who are being cared for truly and absolutely appreciate your help. We're all different, so not all of us express our gratitude with words of love or actions of affection. Some people were never told they were loved. So for them to tell you they love you is a huge feat. And maybe the thought has never even crossed their mind. They just think that you should know. Take care of yourself. Take care of others when you can. Care and share. Why? Because DFL asks you to. Thank you for watching Dfl Factor Live. On behalf of our guests, KRISHNA SATNEY, Camilla William, the DFL team, and DBS, I'm Delia. Good night and God bless.